Hi, can everyone see me? Hi, everyone. Can everyone hear me, see me? Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're starting a few minutes late. Let me know if you're here. We'll wait just a few minutes for everyone to get on. Give me a comment. Say hi if you're on. Okay, I see a few people logging on. So today we're going to be doing the science behind slime. And my name's Courtney. For those that don't know me, I'm the program specialist out of the Decatur area. So I'll go ahead and get started since we already started a few minutes late due to some technical difficulties on my end. Sorry about that. So I'm going to pull up, let's see, I have a list. That's okay. I had a list of supplies, but I can't seem to figure out how to share my screen, so I have the supplies with me. We are going to be using glue. So you might have just like the regular school size glue, which is totally fine. I have a huge glue from the Girl Scout office. We're going to use this today. The foaming shaving cream and Tide detergent. And then also an optional additional supply would be food coloring. So I'm going to use red food coloring today. And if you're just coming on, again, my name's Courtney. I'm the program specialist out of the Decatur office. And we are talking about the science of slime today. So I know slime is a fan favorite. So drop in the comments if you have made slime before. Let me know. There is a lot of different ways to make slime. So this is just one of many ways, one of many ingredients. But again, we're going to be using glue, foaming shaving cream, and Tide detergent today. And I don't really have measurements. We're just that's part of STEM. That's part of figuring it out. That's part of experimenting. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with our experiment. So I'm going to put in some glue. And I'm probably doing about 3/4 of that small school glue. So that's about how much I'm putting in here to start off with. So I'll show you guys the bowl too once I get it in there. Okay. Tilt this down a little bit. So I have some glue in the bottom of my bowl. And then again, we're just kind of eyeballing all of this. So it's really dependent on how much slime you want to make. Let me back this up a little. So then I'm going to put in my foaming shaving cream. Let's see. There we go. And just like a few squirts there. So you can see that in there. And then my one instruction with like measurement is to put the Tide detergent in slowly. So we're going to put that in. And that already has like a blue tint to it. So that's what is going to make our slime blue. And then we're going to mix this up. And you can kind of see in the bowl, move this, it starts to get all sticking together. So you'll see it kind of start to separate from the sides of the bowl and really start forming together, that detergent and the glue and the shaving cream all together. And it has that nice light blue color. So we're going to get this all mixed up. I think I need a little bit more detergent, so I'm going to add that in. And mix that up. And while I'm mixing that, I'm also going to show you guys, so I made this yesterday. So this is the same ingredient, but kind of the aftermath. And we'll talk about too how the slime kind of gets to changes shape to the container that I put it in. So this is the consistency of the slime that I made yesterday. So that's what we're making today. So again, we are going to continue mixing this up. And again, you should kind of see it start to come away from the side of the bowl and form a big slime ball. All right. And so you might want to get your hands messy, get it in there, start kneading the different materials together. And it will become more of a solid the more you knead it together. All right. And so we'll let that sit. Let me wipe off my hands here. And so for those of you that have made slime before, tell me in the comments what different ingredients you have used. So again, today we're using glue, which I think is a pretty common ingredient. You definitely need the glue. But there is some different ways you can make it with saline solution, with Tide detergent. The thing that with the shaving cream, why we're using that, it makes it like extra foamy, extra smushy. So that's why we use the shaving cream today. And now that that's sat for a minute, some of the liquid has kind of dried up. I'll show you guys in the bowl so I don't get my hands all dirty again. You should have a nice glob of slime there. And then since it does have the blue tint, we are going to put some red food coloring on it. So blue and red make what? Let me know in the comments. We're going to make purple. So I'm going to drop in a few drops here. Just one or two. Because we don't want it to get, we've kind of dried up the liquid. So we don't want it to be super liquidy again. Just a few drops will do. This is actually looking more pink. So if you're wanting some pink slime, all right. I will show you guys my pink slime. So let me know if that turned out for you guys. And that's just really the basic way of making slime. And I'm going to explain a little bit about the science of slime. So I'm sure from the comments, some of you have made slime before. And moms, I'm sure it can get messy. But slime is science. So I did, let me put this away. Write up some notes. Let's see if I can share my screen. Let me try one more time. That's okay. So the science behind slime. So slime is chemistry. So chemistry is all about states of matter, including liquids, solids, and gases. And it's all about the way the different materials are put together and how they are made up of atoms and molecules. So that's just the brief run through of why slime is STEM and why it's science. It is chemistry. So we're just going to kind of run through like a basic version of why slime is STEM, and this video is really for all ages. So I'm not going too in depth, but just kind of explaining the overview of how this works and why slime ends up looking like this. So slime is a non-Newtonian fluid, which means that it's neither a liquid or a solid. So it can be picked up like a solid, but then it will also ooze like a liquid. And slime does not have its own shape. So like I said, we would talk about this, but your slime will change shape to whatever container you put it in. So I have it in this tiny rectangle shape container. So whatever container you put your slime in, it will kind of expand to fill that space. It can also be bounced like a ball because of its elasticity. So just a few things about slime. And then the science behind slime starts with the perfect ingredients. We need glue, which we had today. So some school glue. And then an activator from the boron family. So if you have studied the periodic table, boron is an element on the periodic table. So we need something from the boron family to mix with the glue to be an activator to bind those two things together. So our boron today is the Tide detergent. So that is that element. And some other, what I was saying, other ingredients of STEM that you might have used before would be saline solution, liquid starch, borax, and all of those contain the same kind of chemicals that are in our detergent to make the slime substance. And then cross-linking happens. So cross-linking is what happens when the glue and the activator are combined. So a chemical reaction occurs, and then we have slime. So yeah, that's just kind of like the basic overview of like how we got slime, why it comes to this consistency. It's not really a solid, not really a liquid, kind of that fun in between, which is what makes it so fun. So I hope you guys really liked that video. Next week, or this week, we have Jacqueline coming up on Wednesday. She's going to be doing some in the kitchen activities at Wednesday. Let me pull my thing back up at 3. Yes, at 3. And then on Friday, we have Kaylin, who's our camp director out at Tapawingo. She's doing some camp sing-alongs on Friday at noon. And then I will be back again next Monday doing more STEM with you guys. And we're going to be making our own catapults next week. So yeah, that's just kind of a few things. If you make slime today, whether it's with our ingredients that we used here today, or if you use your own ingredients, different set of instructions that you find on the internet, definitely be sure to tag us and use the hashtag, make sure I don't get it wrong, GSCI Shines On. So if you do make slime today, make sure to tag us. We would love to see your slime creations. And just again, I'm going to go over the ingredients we used today so you can do it again. So we had Tide detergent, Elmer's glue, and you don't need a big one. You can just use your small school glue, and our foaming shaving cream. And if you want to change the color, you could put some food coloring into it. So we have our slime, our pink slime here, and it's really setting up. So it's nice that I kind of set it down for a second and told you guys the different things about slime, because now it really is forming into a solid. So I'll show it again here. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in today, and we will see you again on Wednesday for life skills, and then I'll be back again next Monday. Thank you.